Oh, so hello, hello, hello. There's old Jimbers. Bless you, sweet head. Yeah, he's doing fine. So I thought I'd do an update video on my GM28, which I've had fixed up. Old Pedro's back into the bike shed again. It wasn't cheap to have repairs done actually. The rear wheel had a puncture, and of course that's where the motor is. And it's very difficult to get all this equipment off because it's all obviously electric cables and bits and bobs that I don't really understand. But I managed to get the wheel off loose, just hanging off this cable, and then I messed up big time. And I also had a couple of broken spokes, which were replaced. That one, that's definitely a new one there, and there was one down here, that's a new one there. So anyway, I decided to go for the total immersion and just, with the help of my ex-wife, take the bike up to a repairer's in a local town. And, well, did he ever find stuff wrong with it? It had to have the rear gears replaced, obviously with a new chain that was worn to shreds. He put a load of whole new bearings in. He fitted some Clark's brakes. You can probably see them clearer up the front. Really good manufacturer of brake pads, Clark's they're called. In fact, you can't see it because the axles, the forks are in the way, but they're Clark's brake pads, and they work really good with this V-brake setup. And he did a full service on the bike, really overhauled it. It flies like the wind now. It's a wonderful machine. I love it to bits. I took the baskets off to take it to the repair shop because it was going to go into my ex-wife's boot of her car, and with the big baskets on it didn't fit, so I took them off. It's just a series of tie straps really, so it was no big deal. And this back basket's tie strapped in there. And I bought a bigger basket from Dunlop, which is a real winner. It's as stable as anything. It's a much better basket. It's much larger than the other one. Pedro has the other one, and obviously the GM28 has this new one. I also bought a new bag, which is brilliant for storage, because my other backpack was wearing out and the straps were just about gone. This bag is quite awesome. I keep another bag in there, obviously, which I can stick back in here. This bag fits perfectly into that, and it kind of telescopes up and down, if you know what I mean by that. You can crush it down into a very small space, or you can have it fully extended, and as you can see, it fits lovely into that rack. And then you can take a lot of old storage in there, huge capacity for shopping, and then you can draw tie it. It is not waterproof, but it's water resisting, which these other bags obviously aren't. What's that in there though, isn't it? Something at the shopping I haven't taken out. It's a kiwi fruit. I wonder how long that's been in there. Not long, I don't think. It's still quite solid. I'll have to put that, take that in. Yeah, so I can stick 2 large bags of shopping on the back. The front rack, obviously the front basket just takes the kiwi fruit, you know, sort of lightweight items and all the rest of it. But you can boost it up, and since there's a button under here that I have to press to activate the electrics on there. That's activated, and you can switch between distance and all sorts of different settings, which is all good. And that's the effectively the speed assistance. And then if you press and hold that button, you get lights on at the front and back. Press and hold again, the lights go out. So it's crazy good. I love this bike, I must say. Probably reviewed a lot of it before, but I like to update because I'm keeping it kind of up with tech. I'm trying to make it as best as it can possibly be. I bought a new lock recently because the other one I had an alarm, and it got in the cold weather. The alarm kept going off, and it was just really irritating because everyone was thinking, what's that noise, you know? So I bought this one, which has got like a waterproof cover for the key lock, and it's just as good an alarm, just as good a lock, but with no alarm. I don't really need the alarm. It was a bit over the top, No, that's the bike's standard. That's how the bike's looking at the moment. It's really going well. These new brakes, these Clark's brakes, are so efficient, absolutely crazy efficient. And this is for good luck. The American natives, the American First Nations do this for good luck. They hang bits of things that are their favourites, like a dream catcher sort of thing. That's what I thought I'd do, because I've had quite a bit of bad luck with certain elements of this bike recently, and I thought, well, let's just get rid of that luck, put an old catcher, dream catcher on it. I keep it clean. No, there's nothing to eat, mate. It says that's something to eat, though, isn't it? It's a tissue, I can eat that. You will as well, the little sausage. If I put that down there, he'll go for it. He's a funny little dog. He likes to strip things like that. Except for today, of course, when I want him to do it. Oh well, that's the review. Thanks ever so much for watching, as always. This is my update on my GM28, which is my main source of transport, and I love it. I love it. I love it. You can get the bike in black. You can get a man's frame as well if you want. I don't want, because obviously with loads of shopping, I've said this before, it's easier to put your legs through the middle of the frame than it is to cock it over the back, etc, etc. Just loving that new basket and loving that new bag. This is made in China, so it's very inexpensive, economical to buy, and it looks good quality. And bearing in mind that I'm only going to be going shopping with it, you know, taking it out and in it, I can do that. That's my shopping bag, and that's my other shopping bag, so it's all sorted. Superb. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. Very best wishes. I'll leave you on Jimmy.